The thief stole the bank manager's suit. He replaced the buttons with cameras. Finally, he carefully hung the suit back in its original position. When the bank manager put on the suit and returned to the vault, the thief could monitor everything through the cameras. The manager said this place had the world's best security system. Opening the vault not only required his palm print, but also needed to verify his voice. Only when both verifications were passed would the system open the vault door. The two thieves immediately activated their theft plan. They followed the manager to the gym. When the manager left the treadmill, Mike quickly removed the film used to steal the palm print. They successfully obtained the manager's fingerprint, but they still needed the manager's voice. They decided to call the manager, then used professional equipment to record the manager's voice during the phone call. Now they had both keys. That night, they came to the building next to the vault. First used an electric saw to cut through the vault's concrete wall. Then used an electric drill to drill 2 holes. Then inserted specially made expansion bolts into the holes. When the expansion bolts were completely secured in the wall, and pulled hard to remove the cut section of wall, they successfully infiltrated the vault through the opening. They took out gloves with the manager's palm print. Palm print and voice verification succeeded. After the vault door opened, Robert quickly took out the infrared interference device. Mike unfolded a specially made flatbed cart. After installing the interference device at the front of the cart, he carefully lay down on top of the cart. At this time, the infrared beams in the corridor were constantly moving. Robert directed Mike. Mike used his fingers to slowly move forward. He avoided all the infrared scans. Then he pushed the interference device to the designated position. Robert quickly pressed the switch. All infrared beams in the corridor instantly became disabled. Now they were only one door away from the jewelry. The two quickly used tools to drill holes in the vault door, then inserted a micro probe deep into the hole. Using the camera, they could observe the state of the lock mechanism. The two kept trying the door lock's password. Soon the password was completely entered correctly. The two successfully opened the vault door, but they didn't take these jewelry worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Instead, they chose the safe in the corner. Robert took out tools to blast the safe's bulletproof glass. Then he carefully took out the wooden box to examine it. Inside the box was his target, but Mike suddenly pulled out a gun and aimed it at Robert.